Hey everyone, it's me, Nathan from Nathan's Way, and let's get cozy. Whee! Okay, so, this needs to go. Okay, so I wanted to do a basically, self-love within the holiday season. I want to do a video on self-love during the holiday season. I know this season can be hard for a lot of people, and I just want to give some ideas on how to do that and how I'm going to be doing that. So, let's talk about me. Okay, so this year it's not a big holiday. In the past, we used to have extended family going all together and everything like mishmashing into like a huge event, and everyone would be stressed. The house would be a mess, last minute cooking, last minute baking, and not to mention traveling an hour away to see all my relatives. I love my relatives. If you're watching, hi. But it was always stressful, and my mom was like, "You can't wear that. You can't do this. You can't do that." I'm like, chill, bring it down a notch. So with it's been a lot less stressful. I mean, I do miss my relatives, but unfortunately, we go separate ways. They're all the aunts and uncles have grandkids of their own, and or getting grandkids or whatnot. So now it's time to like focus on separate families, but all of them are close. I mean, my mom's one of 5, so like they're all close, but no. So I feel like a lot less stress. I'm trying to keep up with the housework. I'm in Georgia. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Ember Honey Raven is kind of like an hour 20 away in Atlanta. Athens is about 30 minutes from me, and Gainesville is about like 25, 30 ish. So yeah, so I'm in Georgia, and I'm loving it. Like, it's like t-shirt weather almost. I mean, it's been rainy the past couple days, but yeah. So let me get some water. And yes, I'm back on my gallon a day. Oh, what a way to start a video. Me coughing, dying, and no, I'm not editing that out. So, okay, so, me. How do I survive a holiday? So, holiday season is a rough time of year, whether you lost someone close to the holidays or you don't have family to go back to due to certain situations, like a lot of LGBTQIA people like don't have place to go, and it's a hard time of year for them, and like it's rough. It's horrible that people got kicked out of their homes. People don't feel welcome back. But I'm fortunate enough that I have family to go to. But I have a couple friends who this time it gets a little lonely, and I try to reach out to them. I know a couple. One just my friend Ashley. They were having a rough time, so I reached out to them, and then I have another friend going to surgery and all that fun stuff. So it stirs up a lot of emotions for other people. So I feel like the holiday season should all be about comfort. Like, my family celebrates Christmas. Like, when I get my place, I'll celebrate Yule, but still with the family. I mean, it's more about the tradition and coming together than it is about the religious aspect. I have the solstice, the Yuletide, and then I have the Lunar New Year, which is January 25th. My friend Holly's playing a show up in Vermont. I wish I can go, but due to family circumstances, I am staying in Georgia until further notice. So I am I am setting the precedence for what I want. Right now I am designing my holiday, what I want out of it. When I eventually have a place of my own, or when I'm out on my own or whatnot, I am already like starting to conjure up traditions that I want in my personal practice. So with that is be comfortable. No matter whose house you go to, no matter whose place or wherever, be comfortable. Set your comfort zones. Set everything. Oh, I have set your boundaries as well. Okay, so set your comfort zone. What I mean comfort zone is mental mind space. What is comfortable to you? Do not put yourself in danger. It is unnecessary. It's like, I wouldn't put myself in danger. This is all subjective advice. Like, you can say my advice is bullshit, but this is what I personally do. Set your boundaries, set your intention. Like, anytime I go anywhere or anything, I set my intention. Like, my class reunion came up that was canceled last minute because of lack of sales. So I was mentally preparing myself. I was okay, how do I want to present myself? What do I want to do? Like what are no-go topics? What are topics I'm willing to talk about? What are my boundaries? Like because it's what it is. So set your boundaries and your comfort levels. What are you comfortable with, and where do you want to go from this? And Ann Maddox has done amazing videos about this time of season and setting boundaries. I'll try to find the video and link it down below. Okay, so set your boundaries, whether it be from a relative you don't want to see. You don't have to see them. Like, if they're going to be at the same party, set your boundaries, set where you go, say, hey, this is not welcome in my hula hoop, my presence, my being. So, and understand your escape routes and the hidey places, because if every house I go to, there's an offset room where like the cousins go in, or like adults don't go, or like form little sections. Set your boundaries, know your escape routes, and if worse comes to worse, go to the bathroom and take up as much time until you face it. So understand what your comfort level is. Do not put yourself in a situation, if you can't help it, that you don't want to be in. Wait, did I say that? Don't put yourself in a situation that you don't want to be in. I don't know. I totally reword it. So just don't put yourself in unnecessary harm's way. I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so comfort and distractions. Okay, so books. Bring a book. Bring your phone. Um, like, bring something to distract you. Like, if you're not comfortable and you're getting anxiety attack, you're gonna want that thing, that safety net, that earbuds, headphones, books, tarot cards, even comfort. Set your comfort zones and distractions in case you do not want to be bothered, because it, like if you sit in the corner in that chair over there or and have a book and you're just being by yourself, that is a presence. You are setting a presence. You are setting, like, everyone will see that you're in the corner reading. Yes, people might come up and be like, hey, what's that? But I think, like, my family would get the hint, please don't bother me. I mean, my family they're wonderful people. So, like, usually if I'm out in the corner, it's because my anxiety is through the roof. And comfort, what you wear. Be comfortable in what you wear. Like with me is I am very comfortable with my style. I can go from this to like my shirt that says oh, I changed shirts. I did have a shirt that says cheap sex under there, but so be comfortable in what you wear, like clothing. Yeah, you might have to look norm if you get into an unwanted fight with parents or whatnot. Been there, done that. I'm an adult. I can wear whatever I want now. And so, for example, I wore this to Thanksgiving. It is a Native American blowing the brains out of Christopher Columbus, and it says, "Don't shoot until you see the whites of their skins." And on the back, Leftover Crack is the name of the band, and it says, resist imperialism and genocide by any means necessary. I thought it was appropriate because the indigenous, I really hope I said, like, at least Native American. I should say indigenous, because due to an asshole claiming this land is theirs, like, the native indigenous faced smallpox, genocide, and a lot of cultures were wiped out with a horrible human being. So, I wore that to Thanksgiving. It stirred up some conversation, but, I mean, I have a Christmas shirt I think I'm going to wear, but, I mean, I'll wear it under here, and then, I mean, pull the old I'm getting hot trick, and if you want to start, oh, 1 layer's coming off, 2 layers coming off, 3, and then boom. So that's how I used to get away with the murder. But, with that is, understand what you do wear. You'll have conversations about it, especially that shirt. I was looking to poke the bear. It's funny. But I had a nice dinner with a good family. this year, Christmas is not like Christmas is just gonna be me and my parents, and then next weekend my brother is coming in, and then my brother's going out, and then my sister's coming in the next day. I mean, coming back home, so everyone's gonna miss each other by that much. So yeah, it's not next year. It will be more of a traditional Christmas or holidays or whatever. Um, okay, let's talk about food. Um, I know that sometimes families are not food sensitive. Um, you do not have to take the second helping. You don't have to go back for seconds. I'm a bottomless pit. I can eat for days. Should I? No. Do I? But understand everyone's stomach is a different size. You don't have to go back to for seconds. You don't have to have one of everything. You just don't. That is pure pressure. It's not healthy. Like like overeating is not healthy, but like it happens. But I have some friends like who like hate going over people's houses to eat because not necessarily they're picky, it's just certain restrictions, certain this, certain that, but also like they don't like eating around people or they're uncomfortable being in a room with food because they have a hard relationship with food. So you can eat as much or as little as you want and there's no shame in it. Just know that. Like if I cook dinner for someone, I will never be offended if you don't eat. Unless you unless it was planned ahead of time and you agreed to it, and then I would kind of get irritated, but you don't have to eat what you don't want. Your body, your choice. Okay, so you are going to a a holiday celebration that is not of your place. So, sorry, got a little edge. So, like me and Yule and Christmas. So, I used to wear my pentacle. I used to wear, oh my gosh, I got this. Sorry. So, I used to wear my pentagram. Right now, I'm wearing my Motorhead necklace. I used to wear my pentagram. I used to wear my I used to do my nails, my eyes. Like me and my mom had wars over that, but it's fine. But wear like a pentagram. Like you can even hide it under your shirt if you're not comfortable with the questions. Wear a shirt, like a religious shirt, like your spiritual shirt. Like this one has a tree and that says "Dream On." That's very tame, but wear clothing, like ritual clothing. So when I go into ritual, I wear comfort. Would I wear this in ritual? Maybe. It depends on the situation. Usually I wear one of my ritual hoodies. Like it's very flowy, very movable maneuver, but wear something that is spiritually significant to you. Oof. Okay. Well, so roll on. Like wear like scents, different fragrances, maybe a stone necklace, or some different beads, or like Amber actually gave me this pentagram, trees, like, yeah. So jewelry, scents, clothing, magical items, like yeah. So yeah. So basically wear stuff that will make you feel comfortable in it. Oh, I am so sorry. Now, with me is I would love, like, I know Christmas. I know the whole story of Christmas. I know Yule. I've been to a couple Yule celebrations. I've been to a Krampus King party. That was fun. Um, that was like that was on the 5th. So, with me is I would love, like, if it is not your holiday, or like you don't feel comfortable within that holiday, I would explore it, like work on the shadow. Like, you don't have to celebrate it, but learn about it. I mean, knowledge is power, and what you learn from another tradition can maybe help you be better in your tradition. Like, I would love to learn about Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. Like, I would love to be invited to some of those celebrations, some of those traditions. Like, I would love to see what they do, like, experience it, like, as best as I can from an outsider's point of view, with not appropriating, just learning it, understanding, and appreciating. And I like food. One of my Jewish friends makes amazing latkes. Oh, I love latkes. Yum. Or matzo ball soup. Yeah. So, like, I know the stories of Hanukkah. I know the food mainly. I would love to learn a lot more. I would love to learn about Kwanzaa. And yeah, like, I'm excited. I'm very excited to learn about different cultures. So maybe you can bring that aspect into this. But I can understand if your family is gung ho about Christianity, and like you wearing your pentagram makes you feel like you're like the. I mean, like, every family has its outsider, I guess, maybe. But I mean, it's what it is. Like, learn how to, like, maneuver within the family dynamic or within the thing. Now, if you're invited to a place, you can say no. You can say no. Say no, thank you, or just, it's boundaries. Set your boundaries. If you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're afraid you're going to be converted or it's not safe, set your boundary and say no. It's fine. Like, you don't need to go. Yeah. So, some things that will make me comfortable in this holiday season. Water. I'm doing my gallon a day. So this is what is going to make me comfortable. Water. So I got myself some water. I got my tarot cards. I got a book. A little feeling. I went to Cracker Barrel and I felt a little nostalgia. And knee high. I'll be watching MASH and drinking knee highs because MASH is one of my go-to feel happy, and it's about this time of year where I start watching it. I also got ginger beer. from Cracker Barrel. I love ginger. Like, it helps me, like, just, yeah. Lemon sticks. Now, with me is, I learned that I need to have lemons in my life. Like, lemon flavored lemonade, real lemons, like, something lemony. My screensaver on the phone that I'm recording on has a lemon on it. And I got my favorite lemonade. Now, if you will ever want to get on my good side, find this. It is Hubbard's Lemonade. It's one of my favorites. I love it. I love it so much. So, that is the kind of stuff that I'm going to be surrounding myself. I'm going to surround myself with good food memories. I'm making a apricot nectar cake, which is a family tradition. So there's gonna be a lot of things going on with me being comfortable, and I don't feel stressed this year. I'm throwing that out of my mind. Now that we talk about holidays, let's talk about New Year's. Now, I am not setting a New Year's resolution because with me is I don't follow through. And I get disappointed. I'm like, oh, I didn't get this done. So I'm just going to set myself goals. Sorry, my nose is runny. Getting over a little bit of cold. Okay, so set your intentions, set your goals. Like, what do you want the theme to be? You can go month by month, or you can go for that full year. With me is I'm just going to go one step at a time. This is my goal book. Like, it is literally fold, like, so this is how I do my goals. So on this side you have my financial goals, which I didn't get that done, but that will be done soon. I asked if they want to be paid back. They said no, not yet. I wanted to get a new phone, but nah. Savings, I'll be reaching that. And then on this side, I had lists of shows and rewards. Cogs, the Bash, Lempress, the Pissed. I didn't go Lempress. I didn't go to the Pissed. I was irritated about that. Bouncing Souls, went to Alice Cooper. Distillers got canceled. Social Distortion I went to. World Inferno I went to. So yeah, next page is travels, rewards, like, yeah, so I did a pomegranate intention on this page, where I literally ate a pomegranate over this page, and yeah, so this is how I goal set. It is flexible. I can fit it in my back pocket. Like, I can rip a page out. I can put it back in. Like, this is why I don't like fancy books. Because I'm afraid to write in them. I am petrified to write in them. I'm just going to finish ripping out that page. Like, because I don't want to ruin them. So with these books, like, I have like 3 of these. I have one for my magical practice. I have one for my goals. I have one for self-love intentions. I have one for just a scratch book. And so what I do is I write everything in these, and then I go to the nice cleaner cuts, and like I bookmark it, I highlight it, I do all that. I do all that in this. and like I'll put sticky notes. I'll look back to previous where the clip is and see how I did. So that's what I do. So let's go to what I want to do. Tarot is coming up. This is my 5th year of tarot. It was coming into my 5th year, but I do want to spend some time with my tarot deck. That is, like, I want to get more in depth. I want to, like, learn different spreads. I'm horrible at learning spreads. Maybe create my own if I can't learn them. Look at different decks. I have a couple decks on my wish list, and I have a couple decks I haven't even opened that I really want. And then I want to get into ceremonial magic. This is Damien Nichols, High Magic. I did get it signed. I was at the book signing for it, and that is personal. I'm not going to show it, but this is actually a really, like, I have it on audiobook, and I've listened to it several times. It's really well done. It's very step by step and very it's basically like a really good like step into this world of ceremonial magic. I do like this. Now I didn't have the book on me per se, but the book, when you listen to it, you can pause it and you can do the practices. But the reason why I like having the audio version and the book version is because you get these like bullet points. You get these exercises where you can see what you need to do, look at it, and do like the boom, 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 while like do the pentacle while listening to it. Gives you step by steps. I think it even gives you some pictures. So yeah, I really recommend this if you're just getting into ceremonial magic, but also look into other sources that he credits. I believe he credits a couple other things, but this is a good step, a good tool that I'm going to be starting off with the new year, like the actual practicing, getting into ceremonial and researching the ceremonial magic, because I've been really like hands-on dirt in like magic. Oh, my phone was giving me one. So so that is what I was. So this is like something I'm interested in, but I don't know if it's for me. So I'm gonna give it a real go and like see how this practice works out. I am also gonna try to get myself into the Witchy Mood with the Rules of Magic. This is an amazing book by Alice Hoffman. It is. I've listened and read this probably 20 times. Really well done. I love it. Like, it is, like, it's the precursor to Practical Magic. And yes, this is the original VHS that my family has. Like, so Practical Magic, anytime I want to get into a witchy mood, I watch witchy things. Like, I watched Bell Book and Candle the other day. The Rules of Magic, this is a really well done prequel to this, and she's making another prequel. So I'm going to get myself in a witchy mood and go forth with that, and hopefully I'll see like Ember soon. I'm also going to be doing reading. Like, my goal this year is to live every day magically. I want to wake up magical. I want to go bed magical. I want to have a magical life where every mundane thing has an aspect of magic, so I know that I won't forever be mundane. Like, I mean, I'm really good at money magic. Well, not really, really good, because I would be floating in it, but when I need money or I need a job, I do my money magic. I mean, I do the hands-on work, but I do my money magic. And for like the summer, I'm like work and that's it. Like, yeah, I have fun, but my main focus is on work. So I'm stable through November till, well, May. And that's how I am. Like, when I have a job, I focus everything on it. This time around, I want to make sure that even when I'm focusing on it, everything is magical. And I want more time to do videos, to like do my research. Like, I want to live a magical life. I want a magical home. I want a magical space, because me not having a magical space, I've learned, is the bane to my existence. Like, I just don't do the magical upkeep when I don't have my space. And right now, I jerry-rigged a little corner, like on top of a TV tray, it like balanced on boxes, to do this video. So I learned that I need my magical space. I need a space where I can do where I can need. And I got a couple things along the way that I'm going to be working on soon. And I got a couple unboxings coming up, but my goal for the next year is creating my magical life. This I want a step. Like, I want it to be the next step in my magical transition, my magical journey. I want every day to be magical. I want to wake up with a thing of tea. I want that to be magical. I want to wake up. I want to meditate, drink tea, make magical breakfast, take a magical shower. Like, I want every little part of my day to have a little magic. That is my goal. Now, I feel like ceremonial magic will help me with a routine. I don't know how it will play out. The concept is good. I love the concept. I love the idea, but I'm not an organized person, and I feel like ceremonial magic is very organized, very thought out, and I am not that way. So, wish me luck, and I hope you have a very magical seasonal holidays, and have a happy and wonderful New Year. Much love and best wishes. Bye, everyone.